Rick Gaille from sportsNOLA.com here at the Satellite Center on the west bank of St. Charles Parish with two coaches heavily involved in today, Steve Robicheaux from Destrehan High School and Lou Valdin from Hahnville. Steve, won't you tell us who's signing today and where they're going?
Ricky Jeffs is going to LSU.
That's great there. And what position you think Ricky's going to play at LSU?
Well, right now they're talking about playing cornerback or safety. Not sure which one, but I think when it's all said and done, it's probably going to be safety.
That's a real coup for LSU. I think we would all agree. And Lou, who we have signing here today from Hahnville?
Sergio Medina at Tulane, Javon Gales at Stephen F. Austin, Easton Melanson, Louisiana College. James Diggs is signing with College of the Canyons. So we're very proud of those guys. Cody Morales with Nickel State.
That's right. We got to make sure we get everybody in. We don't need to get parents distressed on signing day. Now, what's
it for me, Rick?
It is, especially after a couple of years sabbatical. It didn't take long, did it?
It didn't take long for that list, so we're all right.
Something interesting is that now Louisiana can split spring practice into either 10 days in January or 10 days in May. Lou, you went with your 10 days in January. Tell me how you like doing it at that time of year.
I really liked it, Rick. I think it was, for me, I had more players involved in baseball, including all my quarterbacks. So from a coaching standpoint, I had my baseball and softball coaches and track coaches with me in January. And there was a lot less teaching involved. Our offense was much better than normally in spring when they get, skull dragged by the defense. So we just went out, we put the ball on the ground, our offense was in, the defense was in, we got some good work done. I don't know if that'll take place in the future because baseball, once again, voted to move up 2 weeks, so they kind of put the kibosh on spring football, but I thought it was good.
Excellent, excellent. It reminds us back in the day when we had 20 days of spring practice. Sometimes we went 10 days in January and 10 days in May. Louisiana still doesn't need that, by the way. Steve, you're going in May. Tell us about what your plans are for spring practice and what the Wildcats have to improve upon going forward into the 2013 season.
Well, I think what we did was kind of give us 15 days to get 10 days. That kind of helped us tremendously. Last year they told us we had 2 weeks to get 10 days in, and that, you know yourself as far as safety and everything else, that kids that go in full pads for 5 days straight, 2 weeks in a row, they kind of get banged up. So for them to allow us to kind of get some days in there, not full pads, I think it was great. Them giving us a spring game, I think was obviously a great deal also for our kids as a motivational thing. But we're excited at Destrehan. We get our quarterback back. Need to work on a little, offensive line needs to come together. Defensively, coming in, going to play a lot of young guys. But overall, I think we're excited. Coaching staff's going to be intact this year in the spring, and I think that's the most important thing about spring training this year.
And something that's important is that Louisiana is still one of the few states that has spring practice, and that's what sets us apart, why we have so many players doing just like Steve and just like Lou's kids of today, getting a chance at a college education. We have to make sure in our state we continue to have spring practice. That's it from the Satellite Center with the coaches. Looking forward to the signing ceremonies. Let's have a great signing day.